Good evening and welcome to the Gospel Discovery Centre. Today we've got our Go Live session, which is 4 till 6 o'clock. We do some filming at 6. But today we have David, who came up to us this evening, and talk to us about it's David Angus. Hello, David.
Hi.
And you do something really quite interesting. First of all, your website, I'll get it in first, is www.daplanets.co.uk. And what I'd like you to do, David, is just tell me a little bit about planetary modelling and what it's all about.
Well, now and then I build model planets, and these can be for exhibitions. I've got one in a museum on the Isle of Wight. It's Low Cretaceous Earth. Another one, Terraform Mars, in the Chicago Planetarium. So in a sense, I'm international. Occasionally they can be for books as well. I've got my work in a Japanese book. So I've got the sort of hi David Angus in the credits, which is fun. And these can be factual planets, or they can be and extrasolar planets. There's been all this interest recently in extrasolar planets. I've modelled a few what I call exo-Earths, which is a play on exoplanets, but these are actually Earth-like planets elsewhere. So they're extrasolar Earth-like planets.
So David, so how does it work exactly? So planets then are able to be support life. Is that what you're talking about when
Yes.
you?
An Earth-like planet has got life. Often advanced life by definition, but it's basically got bodies of water, oceans, seas, lakes, and also land masses, continents, islands, and so on. That's an Earth-like world, but I've also modelled Mars, which is not.
Okay, tell me about Mars, because when I was a kid, it was like, aliens from Mars, and is there life on Mars type of thing. So, and of course, we wanted to moon-based control. Or was it moon-based? It was moon-based from UFO. Does anybody remember UFO?
I do.
Yeah.
You remember? Yeah.
It was brilliant, actually. They all had purple hair up in Moonbase, and it was rather good. So, I'm just thinking, terraforming, is that what it's called? So be able to sort of have a base on the moon.
Do you want me to talk about the moon or Mars? Mars, right. Terraforming. Mars, as it stands, I feel has got fantastic landforms. They're so much bigger than on Earth. You've got the Mariana Trench, and you've got the highest volcano in the solar system, 3 times the height of Everest. But terraforming is where you make a planet habitable for man. Right. And that means adding an atmosphere and also bodies of water, oceans. It means making an inhospitable planet Earth-like.
Okay. And that sounds really interesting, because in other words, when we do eventually get to Mars, you can actually use resources there to create an atmosphere, and perhaps use resources of water somewhere on the planet for people to live quite a long time on.
Yeah, possible. We know there's actually colossal evidence for water on Mars, in the sense of bodies of permafrost, the erosion features, and so on. A lot of these are very large. There are signs of ancient lakes and so forth, large bodies of water, but it's basically a frozen planet now. As far as an atmosphere goes, not sure what you do about that, but it wouldn't be out of the question. There is a theory that says maybe you could bring comets in, and sort of crash them into Mars, and so on. All sorts of theories.
USA have got they often outsource any ideas for people like yourselves on how this might happen. So. For you, this could be, you could come across a solution and make yourself lots of money, could you?
Well, in theory,
is that possible?
It's like the theory of faster than light drive. I mean, I guess
I don't know what you mean there. But
it's hyperspace and all the rest of it. But it's certainly a nice thought. It's certainly
but it's possible, though, David, isn't it?
I don't know. I mean, it's something maybe I ought to look into more. You explore things and they don't seem to make any money, so you tend to give up and do other jobs. But the funny thing about this planet building of mine is that it seems to die out on so many occasions, and then I find it coming up and getting going again. You always think, well, next time you might strike it really big, and so on.
Well, do let us know if you do. If NASA do give you a call, and if they do, get them to come down here and I'll interview them. That'd be great. Now, listen, I want everybody to have a look at David Angus's website. So I'm going to say that again because it's quite a good site actually. So it's www.daplanets.co.uk. A gospel man with a gospel business about planets. So please have a look. And Dave, thanks very much for coming to talk to us about it. And feel free to come again and talk anything else that you've got or any events, because there was stargazing last night, which apparently it was a good night for stargazing because there was no clouds. Anyway, thanks again, David.
Okay, my pleasure. I could talk a lot more if you want that. But there's a video next Tuesday, isn't there?
Yeah, could you come along next week and then we'll talk some more and we'll save it for next week as well.
I can do that.
Great, thanks very much, David. Cheers. Thank you. Hello, welcome to part 2 of Go Live Networking. Well, of course, in this part 2, we've got Ian from Gospel Info, Ali from which heads are you today?
Paramount Bathrooms and the Scouts.
Paramount Bathrooms and the Scouts, and of course we've got Kelly and Paul from Charmaine.
Hello.
Hi, just a couple of little announcements. First of all, is that we will be live streaming next week. So next week, log on around about 4:30 and go to gospelgolive.com. And also we'll set up a page on Gospel Info. He doesn't know this yet, but he does know this now. But I will show you how to embed it, and actually we'll have a live section on Gospel Info. There's no reason why we can't do that. I'll show you how to do that. And Ian's a bit more technical than me, but I do know how to live stream, so I'll teach you. We'll have a live section on both sites, and we'll be live streaming it live. We will be officially doing this in February. All right, ladies, it's all right. You can, come and say hello if you want to. Want to come and know? Where was I? Oh yeah, we're going to be live streaming, and we're going to create a security council. I've been discussing just before this video, and this is where we're going to have permanent members of the Go Live Networking, where we're going to have a little video, just a brief video explaining who they are and what they do, just so that when people come along, is that they see familiar faces. And it's a bit like going to a pub, you like to see a familiar face behind a bar, either a good-looking man or a good-looking woman. Isn't that right, Kelly?
Of course, yeah.
Which do you prefer to see, a good-looking man or a good-looking woman?
Good-looking man.
Okay. It would have been quite funny if it was the other way around, wouldn't it, Paul? They're married, by the way. Okay, so you'll be seeing some familiar faces on the videos on that site. There's also a wedding and prom fair at Thorngate Halls. It's the 25th and 26th of February. It's going to be interactive. We've got singers, dancers in amongst the crowd. There'll be, of course, the wonderful flowers from Charmaine Florists. And, of course, hair, makeup, nails, and full body tanning from Fiverr as well. Now, on those leaflets, there'll be 10,000. There will be, on the reverse side, details about the Go Live networking. So it's going to be quite popular. They're going to start to get quite busy as the word gets around. So if you're interested and you want to volunteer to help out in any way, then just give one of us a shout, because it's all about helping each other. Now, I think I've rambled on enough now. Have I?
As usual.
And Ali's going to be taking charge at the end of the month, because I'm going on holiday. I'm not going to discuss that right now. I'm going on holiday, and Ali will be in charge. So I want everybody to support Ali and to come in and actually foretell that Ali is actually better at doing it than me. When you're in charge, and the person who's looking after your business, you want people to say that actually they did a better job than you. Isn't that right? Is that right?
At times, yeah.
Yeah. Now that's good actually, because it makes them work harder. When you get back, you don't have to work so hard. Is that right?
Something like that.
Now, okay, I could waffle on for ages. So I want to thank you for watching, and please do get in touch and just come along and say hello and take part, and just remember we're going to be celebrities, not just gospel celebrities, but world famous. So you heard it here first. So thank you very much for watching. And as Hill Street Blues, an old 80s police soap, sitcom, yeah. And he used to say, the sergeant, and he used to say, what was it? Be careful out there. Sorry, I forgot Ian. Okay, we're going to squeeze you in. Of course, we've got some local news from Ian and Gospel Info, so I'm just going to pass you over now, and you're going to talk about it, okay?
Yes, the first couple of items would be of interest with those with pets. Pets. Yes. With pets, there's going to be a cutest pet competition judged by Rick Jackson of Wave 105 on Saturday, the 4th of February. A cutest pet competition. Held by the Natural Pet Pantry in Gosport. Their address is 3 Dartmouth Close, Priddy's Hard, Gosport, and their website is all the W's, the naturalpetpantry.co.uk. You will have free photographs taken of your pets between the time of 10 o'clock and 4 o'clock in the afternoon. And the winning entry will be receive a free A3 canvas print of their pet. Also, we've got Bark to School, which is goes on the website dogtraining-hampshire.co.uk, and they're doing a first aid course for dog owners. The course starts on the 3rd of March, and part of the fee for that course will be going to Blue Cross charity, which I understand pays for veterinary treatment of people whose of pets that parents, their owners, can't afford to pay for. Right, and solentevents.co.uk have got a number of tours. First one on the 12th of March, Swan Lake, but there are others. Midnight Tango with Strictly Come Dancing Stars, Vincent and Favia, Apsley House and Houses of Parliament, and Parade in Netherlands, which is supposed to be the biggest flower show in the world. So if you were interested in any of those, there will be a Valentine's Sweetheart Dinner Dance on Tuesday the 14th of February at the Alvabank Country House Hotel, and that is in aid of kids, helping to raise funds to support local disabled children, young people and their families. And finally, hope to tie in with the Down Memory Lane event being held at the moment over in the local study centre. There's a company called Photographic Restoration with the address wix.com/restore_original/restore, who will take old photographs and make them up to how you want them again, or hand control manipulated. So thank you.
Thank you very much. There's quite a lot this week, because last week there was nothing. There was nothing last week. I just want to go back to the cutest pet, actually. Now, cutest pet is all fine and very boring, actually. What I would like to see is a pet competition and see which owners look like their pets.
It's done before, isn't it?
It's done before. I know, but I think that will be quite good. I know it's probably done before, but that'll be quite interesting to see. Anyway, yeah, cutest pet competition. Where's that again?
That's the Natural Pet Pantry.
National Pet Pantry in Priddy's Hard.
That's it.
Okay, so yeah, go. Have they got to just walk in? Have they give them a call or?
Well, no, just go in there between 10 a.m. and 4.
Between 10 and 4, so pop down and have a look. And please mention the fact that we like to have a competition of the cutest pet with the cutest owner. Now that cutest pet with the cutest. Thanks very much for walking. Thank you. Good night.